In this video, we will guide you through the process of creating a content gardening workflow. This will automate our content lifecycle management and ensure our content remains up to date. Let's begin by updating the initial state. To start, we want all pages that this workflow is assigned to be labeled as up to date. Next, we'll modify the icon and the color to reflect the current status. After 180 days, which is a duration you can adjust, we want the content to be audited. To do this, we'll use the content expiration event. Let's create a new state for this. We'll also update the expiration time in the On Expiration section to 180 days. Let's rename this state to Needs Review to clearly indicate that our content will be audited here. In the Needs Review state, we want someone to review the content. This will require an approval transition to the next state. If the content is approved, we want it to return to the up-to-date state. So let's create that transition now. However, if the content is rejected, we want to label it as outdated. Let's create a new state for this. Let's rename this state to outdated and assign it the appropriate color and icon. Now that we have our workflow structure, let's assign the reviewers. We want our managers to review the content. For this, we will select the Confluence group of managers. You can choose any reviewer group that suits your needs. Lastly, we might want to add a label if the outdated state is reached. This will indicate that the content should be deleted or archived later. This content can then be easily found via CQL, and the appropriate action can be taken. Therefore, we'll add the outdated label. You can choose any label you prefer. You could also remove labels, but let's stick with this one for now. Let's save this section, and that concludes our guide to creating a content gardening workflow.